Hi all, good evening. Today I will show you uh, in DynaTrace what is the new topic, right? One of the topic I left it last year, that is network zone. So in DynaTrace, there is a concept of network zone. Okay. And we'll understand network zone architecture, and also we'll understand why it is required. Okay. So we'll understand the architecture and why it is required. And third, we'll do demo, like how we can implement, how to implement. So let's understand the first architecture concept. Okay. So let me draw architecture. So when you are trying to implement, right, DynaTrace with one agent, environment activate, either you have a SaaS YAML, okay, so DynaTrace cluster you used to call. Okay, so how network zone help us? So when you talk about, I'll prepare a two architecture. It's very simple. I'm not preparing a DynaTrace architecture. I'm drawing a network zone architecture. Okay, so let's take a without network zone. Without network zone. Okay, when you have not implemented, right? So suppose this is your DynaTrace cluster. Okay. So this is, you can take a DynaTrace cluster. Okay, here we have a one agent. So a small chotu, you can say this is my one agent. And this is the little bigger one. You can say this is my environment active gate. Okay, I'm taking as a AG, active gate. Okay. So when you one agent deployed on host, okay, and once routing is enabled everything, it'll send the data to AG, and will send the data to cluster, right? So you have, remember that, right? One agent send the data to ActiveGate via port, uh, anything collect to active 9999, and then forward. Okay, let's leave it. Then suppose you have, this is your application A. Now here you have also, when you deployed, here also we have some application running on some of the server, and here we have a AG2. Okay, now you see here, this send data to AG2 and then send the data to DynaTrace cluster. Okay. Now, if you don't deploy, you don't configure the network zone, this data also can send here, correct? And this data also can send here, and this data also can send here. So it would be very difficult if you don't configure the network zone. If you don't configure the network zone, right? If you have configured, this will not send. Okay. So when you go with network zone architecture, so here we have a DT cluster, here we have a AG1, here we have a AG2, and you deploy one agent, correct? the server. One agent send data here, send data here, and this will send here, this will get sent here. This will not send here. So this complete from here to here and here to that flow will get closed out. Okay. Now you need to understand that. So net, so here you can understand. You can take this as a zone A, zone B, zone C. Okay. So you need to understand. Okay. So why network zone is required, right? So once you have the network zone, okay, first you'll increase the efficiency. Increase the efficiency. What is the meaning of efficiency? By direct traffic with designed zone, right? Designated zone you have, okay? Network efficiency will get improved and unnecessary cross data center traffic, like from here to here, here to here, right? That will get minimized. Okay, so that efficiency will get increased. Then second one, performance, right? So network zone enable the architecture to scale more predictably by managing a traffic flow according to the defined rules and zones. Okay, so that we have defined a rule, right? When you enable that, right? So that also increase the performance. Okay, and also enhancing. Okay, also enhancing. So and second thing, performance. So distance, right? So when you talk about performance, reducing the distance data has to travel usually decrease the latency, right? And speed up the data processing, correct? And enhancing overall system performance. Am I right? Then scalability. Okay. So network zone enable the architecture to scale more predictably by managing traffic flow according to the defined rules and zones. Reliability and security. Okay. So DynaTrace has. So now you will think that if this AG2 goes down, suppose this AG2 are not available, then this data can also travel here. So this we used to call fallback metrics. Okay. So we have in DynaTrace UI, like they have a fallback mechanism. Okay. If AG1, yeah, AG2 by any chance it went die, okay, yeah, it went down, then it will send the data to near zone, like which zone that you would like to send. Okay, that you need to configure that, right? So that we have that. Okay, and security. So zone also can contribute security by limiting the scope of network exposure and more tightly control where how the data travels. So you should have that. Okay. So, okay, so I think that's it. Okay, let me move to that DynaTrace portal and let me set up few VMs and we'll configure that network zone. Okay, so this is my DynaTrace portal and I'm going to EC2 and I'm creating few VMs. Okay, let me launch. So here I'm giving ActiveGate AG2. Okay, Amazon Linux T2 dot medium is sufficient and I'm taking that key pair. So let me create a new key pair for zone APM-DT. Okay. Create a new key pair. Okay. That's key pair is defined. Server got selected. Selected the security group. Let me take as a default. And I'm putting as a 40 GB space. default BBC. Okay, so it is done. Okay, now launch the instance. Go here. So let me go here, copy that public IP, in a move extreme, SSH, control V. Yeah, this. Okay, let's connect here. Okay, so now sudo space issue yum update -y, nothing to do. So let's set up active gates. Okay, so just to type here active gate. So Linux, create a token. So I'm doing for traffic. Okay, now so when you select this, right, so you can see network zone, nothing is coming up, correct? So nothing is coming, right? No network zone, no active gate groups, okay? Nothing else. So what I will do is just I will so let me download. So this first time I'm doing it. So I'll go here, paste it. Okay, then go here, download this, again paste it. Okay, now you have done that, right? So third one, so here, so before open a notepad, right? So hyphen set So what is the command? Okay. So, what is the command? Command is -set network. The how you have defined, right? -zone equal to, I'm giving training. Yeah, I'm giving AG2. AG2. Okay. Let's copy it. Control C. Paste it. Okay, I'm not able to copy. Let me type it. ls. Oh, this got died. Huh? Okay. Do SU. Sorry. Okay. Okay. So there is a issue. So let me install this libcrypt compat. There is a library. Sorry. Type sudo dns install library second leave libcrypt hyphen compat sudo dnf libx. Libx script. Okay. Meanwhile, let me launch one more VM for agent, right? Click on launch. Yeah. Agent 2. This is sufficient. Key pair you can take APM-DT. Okay, so create a new key pair. I need DT3. Clearly, it was issue with the PEM only. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Agent got ActiveGate got installed successfully. So what is the command to systemctl status DynaTrace gateway dot service. So it is running, right? You can see here it is running. Let's see. Okay, so let's go to the host for deployment status. So ActiveGate 2 is running, right? So go to network zone. So we have AG2. So we have configured as a AG2, right? So this is my network zone. Okay, ActiveGate is running here. Correct. Let's deploy one agent over here. So under this zone. So I have created one VM. So the server name is one agent 2. This is my one agent 2. Copy the public IP. Go to my workstream. SSH. Control V. Username. EC2 hyphen user. Advanced setting. Use private key. Go to download. 123.pem. Okay. Ratio. Update hyphen y. Okay, that's fine. Now, so let's go to here. Deploy one agent. So I'll go here. Deploy DynaTrace. Deploy one agent. Select Linux. Create a token. Full stack. Go here. Select the date. So which zone you want to see? AG2. So AG2 I have selected. Copy. Go to here. Paste it. Copy. Now see, while deploying, zone came AG2, copy and run this. This CTL status my one agent is running. Now go to show deployment status. You can see the host, right? So this is my second host, right? AG2 network zone. You can see, right? You can see the network zone in the property stack. It's coming up. Wait for 2 minutes. Data is coming up. Come now. So now you go to deployment status. Okay. Now go to network zone. So AG2 has only no host, right? So let's wait for a minute. Refresh that. Refresh the portal. See. Now you see, earlier I have done for one more. I have created one more zone. Now how you can have a failover? Suppose this network zone, this active gate, okay, is unavailable. Like it went down. Yeah, some patching is going on, so it went for a maintenance for 12 hours. In that, during that time, how that fallback mechanism will work? Okay, so fallback mechanism will work like this data, right? If this is in, then this data will send to here and then it will send to the cluster, right? So how you can do that, right? So click on so AG2 edit and okay. Suppose you want to, so I want to send to APM-DT. Okay, so if any AG2 active gate is down, then the data will flow will happen through APM-DT. So you can take any active gate default, right? So I have selected this, save changes. So fallback mechanism we have. Okay, if you don't select that, then by default fallback mode is, you know what happens if no activation in the zone, then alternative network zone, any activate default it will come. Okay, so they do have that fallback mechanism. So definitely it will help us when you because of any region that zone is not available, network zone, then it will send the data to nearby zone. Okay, so that's how that network zone will get implemented across the environment. Okay, and you can get a benefit like already you understood, right? You can increase the performance, You can increase the scalability, you can increase the what you used to call, you can increase the performance, scalability, security, reliability. These are the things, right? It will get increase when you implement the network zone, right? So hope everyone understood. That's it for this lecture. Tomorrow we'll have another topics. Okay. So thank you.